In Great Conversations verbinden we CEO en talent om te praten over relevante topics op de werkvloer.
This guy just doesn't care and he's himself and he's enjoying and he's dancing.
In een bijzondere ontmoeting geven zij een perspectief op goed werkgeverschap.
Het is je eigen reis.
Een echt gesprek van mens tot mens. Vandaag over...
Okay, so shall we start? In our organization, do you think people look at you differently because of your gender, sexual orientation? Fortunately, to me, it never happened. But I do think I have a little bit of a strong personality.
You think?
I think that some people apparently might feel intimidated sometimes when I have a strong opinion.
I've experienced that as I kind of grew in the company, people stopped making certain jokes or saying certain things. For me, it's tough to gauge, are people not saying it because I'm in the room, or are people not saying it anymore?
I have a bit the same experience because some people used to make some jokes.
Yeah.
And even recently I had someone coming to me because that person made a joke that is something between us, but made the joke that other people saw it, and it could have been perceived as a homophobic moment.
Yeah. Which is tough because making jokes, and sometimes also bad jokes, is actually part of our culture, right?
Especially the Dutch one. But I do see people reaching out to see, have I offended you? Or
and that's
sometimes
good, right?
You can see a situation and you can reach out to people that make you feel awkward, or so if you have that in your mind, that will help out too.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What do you know about transgenders or other gender identities? What has helped me in the past years is that we've had one or two moments where people did not feel that they were treated in the right way, which has allowed me to sort of read up on it, have some really nuanced discussions around it, which now has led me to the fact that I understand that there is a huge amount of different gender identities.
On a more daily, personal work situation, I realized that one of our coworkers might not conform with a binary gender. Right. Then I had a one-to-one conversation with her. I say, I could clearly see that you are in other spectrum of gender that I don't know yet. Can I ask you? And then we had a really nice conversation about it. And she told me that because I came to her and I had a conversation with her, she felt, oh, people won't treat me differently. I can be open about it. And she's never been open to so many people at the same time. And people are super curious and ask so many questions. It's quite interesting. Okay, do you feel scared to talk about your sexual preference at work? No, not at all. Never.
Do you think everyone would have that same answer?
No.
It was either...
No. Some people actually start at DEPT and they are a little bit surprised how openly gay is, because they came from other digital agencies, smaller ones, where it was not as easy to talk about.
The important thing is that when you're here, that you can be the same person that you are with your families and friends. So last year, there was one super flamboyant gay dude. So he had his outfit in his bag, didn't put it on for the party because he thought it might be too much, came to the party, saw other people who were all who they were, went freaking back to his hotel, literally took a cab back to his hotel, dressed all the way up. And I thought, but so these are the moments, because if you create a big setting where anybody can be anybody, that's when people who are sort of a bit more in the corner, where they think, oh shit, I can be whatever I want to be.
Interesting. I had no idea. For me, when I arrived to the dance floor and I saw him, I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. Yeah. This guy just doesn't care and he's himself and he's enjoying and he's dancing. Well, from this conversation, what I really enjoyed as well was that you told me a story that I had no idea. So yeah, really enjoyed this conversation because I did see more.
I think that's the key takeaway, right? That if we create a bunch of those moments, then it'll be easier if folks like us continue to give them those opportunities.
And that's it. We have to continue educating ourselves and also read the room.
Yeah, 100%.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, now we hug, right?
Now we hug.